Hi, I'm Tom Ellis, and these are the scenes that made me. For those not familiar with the show, it followed Buffy, a 16-year-old girl who was the latest in the line of vampire slayers. Girls chosen and bestowed with enhanced strength and reflexes, superpowers essentially. Buffy isn't alone in her journey, however. She has her mentor figure, Giles, her friends Willow and Xander, and ex-Vengeance demon Anya. The scene we're looking at today comes from the Emmy-nominated Hush. Taking place during Season 4, Hush tells the story of a group of demons known as the Gentlemen, who are incredibly creepy looking. The Gentlemen arrive in Sunnydale and take away the town's ability to speak, enabling them to collect 7 hearts without creating a scene due to noise. This is an incredibly scary premise. The Gentlemen cut out the hearts with people awake and unable to scream. Absolutely terrifying. The scene we're looking at is essentially the exposition scene, laying out who the Gentlemen are, what they want, and how to kill them. These scenes within film and TV are usually the weakest. They usually feel very forced and a bit like an information dump. However, this scene, while still giving that information, does it in a very creative way due to the group's inability to speak. The use of the slideshow is a stroke of genius. This scene feels very realistic in its depiction of how hard it would be to accurately communicate with one another. I love how they use miscommunication for comedy. Joss Whedon wrote this episode as an answer to the praise the series received for its dialogue. Joss wanted to stretch himself as a filmmaker and stretch his talented cast. Speaking of, his cast shine in this episode and in this scene. Comedic beats within film are really hard to hit, never mind to hit them without using dialogue. However, the cast absolutely hits every single one of the beats, creating some laugh out loud moments. The direction of this episode is highly cinematic, and in this scene, Joss really knows when to keep the camera on an actor to milk a comedic beat for all its awkwardness, as well as through editing, the order to place each reaction. The score throughout this episode is also crucial to create an atmosphere. This episode is one of the crowning achievements of a groundbreaking show and one of my favourites. So that scene brought us to the end of our first season. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Till next season and the next scene, goodbye.